Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well, and thank you for tuning in to Moose Motion. Remember to like if you enjoyed the video, comment what you think of the project below, share with friends, and subscribe if you're new. Anyway, let's dive into this clay car project. During part 4 here of the Polara project, we'll be finishing off the inner shell of the body there, which is basically just all oven-baked clay, which is the foundation I put down before adding plasticine. And by chance, if you're new here and tuning in and haven't caught up with the rest of the series, I suggest you go do that, and then come right back to this video, because later on we're doing something extremely cool. So, if you're just tuning in, be sure to check out the post description below, so that way you can catch up on the project so far. Anyway, we're going to finish off the outer shell, which is basically what I said we'd be doing last week. And once that is all taken care of, we'll be working on the cool part, which is basically making a V8 clay engine that is basically the size of my front pinky knuckle, which is extremely small, but personally it is one of my favorite parts about doing these little clay cars, is because, well, I'm a bit of a mechanical enthusiast, and I just love cars, and especially V8, so any chance to make one at any scale whatsoever, be it 1/32 or clay or even a real one, well, it's fun nonetheless. And for those of you who are curious and were tuned in last week on this part of the build where I was pretty positive my friend wanted a Hemi in this little clay dream car of his, well, I was unfortunately wrong. It was not a Hemi, apparently. So we're doing a other Dodge Big Block, so the replica engine will be a little 440. He didn't request a 6-pack or anything, but considering it's, perhaps a little bit underpowered for some of the other future projects here, we're going to make this wagon a little bit of a sleeper in the upcoming car world that I plan on making a series out of. It's going to take a long time, but we're here to make it one little clay stroke and strip at a time, and I appreciate you for joining me along the journey, that is for sure. It requires a lot of patience on both ends, and I definitely appreciate your support and everything that, all the positive feedback so far. I, can't thank you all enough for the amount of positive feedback that I've gotten. This has been quite the great experience, and I quite enjoy making content for you all. And, well, it's been busy, but I will continue to work very hard to make sure that, keep this channel active and possibly growing. So if you enjoy my content a lot and want to see me grow, be sure to share this video as well as my other animations. And I screwed up, but I'm not re-recording that because, this takes a while. And we're still in a heat wave, unfortunately, and I kind of want out of my little sound closet. It's not very comfortable in here. But I'm willing to make the sacrifice for the name of the channel as well as the content. So be sure to smash that like button if you enjoy the video, as well as all that other self-promotion stuff, blah blah blah. And as always, be sure to keep your eyes peeled for Milton the Moose. At some point he's going to pop up, and if you timestamp exactly when he shows up, you will get your comment pinned at the top of the comment section and a shout out in my next how-to video. There's no shoutouts in this video, however, because no one has been observant enough to spot him. So be sure to keep your eyes open for the moose, and leave a comment and get a shoutout. So, that's enough from me. I will see you at the end of the video. So, good luck, dear viewer, and thank you for tuning in, and hopefully this video inspires you to perhaps make your own little clay engine. It's not exactly easy, but I think it's quite the rewarding experience. Hello, and thank you for sticking around to the very end of the video. As you can see, we got quite far on this teeny tiny little 440. It's not really very big. It's not very, easy to pull these little things off, although, however, it's something I quite enjoy and have grown quite accustomed to it, so it really didn't take me as long as you would think, maybe probably an hour or two tops, I would say, to build this little engine. Perhaps 3, I don't know. If you're inexperienced, I could see it taking quite a bit longer. Sculpty clay generally is a little difficult to work with, but there's generally a reason I'm kind of baking it in multiple layers, just so I don't overwork the sculpting process and essentially start losing all those fine details. Which will bring us to what will be happening next week, which will be basically painting the engine, as well as making those wheels spin and various other details. So be sure you have your post notifications on so you do not miss that, as well as the upcoming drag race that I'm working on. I'm on the final round and should be done soon. So remember to like, comment, share with friends, and subscribe if you're new. Anyway, that's enough from me. Till next time, take it easy.